schools and fans is days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Running into the open space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Back to throw, it's Huff. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get... Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it and they'll maintain possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Fakes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Norman. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He makes the catch. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guy.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense, Ernie.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. The sure hands, it's Booker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw, it's Huff. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He spins that thing down the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. The sure hands, it's Booker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Pringle. Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lost to throw again. Grab near the sticks, it's Golden. And they finally finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Got it behind the line. It's Pringle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one. There he goes! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Huff. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
And he is snowed under. defender sacked at the 7.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Huff. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Aggies. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room, it's Bradley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Huff. And down he goes back at the 3. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Time on target. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Huff. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Gamecocks will punt this one away.
Number 24 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Huff. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Texas A&M. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that left. Turning it on! Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Number 24 on to kick it away.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. To the air, it's Huff. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete in the middle. Bust through behind his pad. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A running game has been slammed in reverse on the last 2 plays. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and 17. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they think they can create space here with a run to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spotted. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense in a bunch formation. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lines.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
South Carolina, 3.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Huff. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. It'll be a draw.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Makes the grab, it's Booker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball.
Holding.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch on the left. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
So now it's second and long. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Backed up now, here's second and long. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this. Sudden change situations, you have got to be able to pay this off now if you're on offense.
Yeah, and you want to pay it off. You practice it, but set it up in a goal-to-go situation. This is as good as it gets for this offense to succeed.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll give it to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Line gets set. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this game is obviously out of hand. Yeah, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up.
Brings into the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.